Eh, what's up, Doc?
Welcome back to Lupus Tips. I'm Susie Eaglesflight from Lupus South Africa in Andrew's Gift. Today we are discussing vasculitis, and it's a condition where your blood vessels get inflamed. Depending on the type of vasculitis, it can affect any blood vessel throughout the body. While vasculitis itself is rare, it's quite common among those that have active lupus. So, most of us don't know we have vasculitis, and it can be very dangerous. So, let's get into it. What to know about lupus and vasculitis? Vasculitis is a common complication of active lupus that affects your blood vessels. Symptoms depend on which blood vessels are involved and can range from skin issues and headaches to seizures and strokes. What causes vasculitis in lupus? Vasculitis is inflammation of the blood vessels. Many things can trigger vasculitis. In case of lupus, vasculitis develops when your immune system attacks your own blood vessels. Doctors classify vasculitis as either primary or secondary. Primary vasculitis is idiopathic, meaning there's no underlying cause. Secondary vasculitis means something has caused the condition. Severe disease activity in autoimmune diseases like lupus is linked to an increased chance of vasculitis. When vasculitis develops as a common complication of lupus, is known as lupus vasculitis. While it can affect any area of the body, it typically affects the skin. Other possible causes of vasculitis in people with lupus include certain medications such as monocycline and doxycycline, other health conditions, and infections. What are symptoms of lupus vasculitis? General symptoms of vasculitis can include rashes, joint and muscle pain, fever, fatigue, and unintentional weight loss. However, depending on the exact type of vasculitis you have, you might experience more signs and symptoms affecting a particularly body part or system. These include your skin. This is the most common cause of lupus vasculitis. It can cause discolored spots on your skin, rashes that resemble hives, and ulcers or bruises. Some people may also experience black spot or dead skin around their fingers or toes. Joints. Vasculitis can cause joint pain, along with swelling and heat. The brain, headaches, confusion, seizures, and strokes. Nerves. You may experience signs of peripheral nerve damage, including tingling, numbness that affect your hands, arms, legs, and feet. Digestive system. If vasculitis affects these blood vessels, you may experience abdominal pain, bloating, cramps. Bloody stools are also possible. Lungs. Shortness of breath, cough are common symptoms. Eyes. Vasculitis in your eyes can cause blurry vision and vision loss. Kidneys. This may cause high blood pressure. Heart. Possible symptoms include shortness of breath or chest pain that might worsen with physical activity. How do doctors diagnose lupus vasculitis? Diagnosing vasculitis in lupus involves reviewing your medical history and the signs and symptoms you're experiencing. As with lupus, no single test can determine whether you have vasculitis
or not. To start, a doctor may order blood test, imaging test, urine test, biopsies. It's also possible for lupus vasculitis to present with a positive anti-neutrophil cytoplasmic antibody blood test result. What is the treatment of lupus vasculitis? There is no single treatment for lupus vasculitis. Instead, a doctor will focus on treating the effective areas of the body. Common treatments include steroids or other immune suppressing drugs that help prevent your immune system from attacking the blood vessels. Treating vasculitis is essential for alleviate related symptoms, but can also help reduce your chance of complications. What are the possible complications of lupus vasculitis? When blood vessels inflammation occurs in vasculitis, the vessel walls thicken. Over time, this can cause your blood vessel to narrow and weaken. Subsequently, this can increase your chance of related complications. Possible complications of lupus vasculitis generally include restricted blood flow, blood clots, strokes, aneurysms. Organ damage may develop because blood cannot flow to them as efficiently. What is the outlook for people with lupus vasculitis? Your outlook for lupus vasculitis depends on which part of your body is infected. Vasculitis involving internal organs like your lungs or digestive system may have a poorer outlook than other areas of the body. While treatment can help manage symptoms, vasculitis is a chronic condition that requires long-term treatment. Without treatment, vasculitis may worsen your outlook with lupus, depending on the extent of inflammation and subsequent damage. Frequently asked questions. How common is lupus vasculitis? Lupus vasculitis is relatively common, affecting about 11 to 36% of people with lupus, though some studies put the figure as high as 50%. However, the severity of the condition varies greatly, with some people experiencing mild vasculitis and others developing life-threatening complications. What autoimmune diseases can cause vasculitis? While vasculitis can develop on its own, it may also be due to another autoimmune disease. In addition to lupus, these include Sjogren's disease, scleroderma, and rheumatoid arthritis. What is the life expectancy of people with lupus? The exact life expectancy of people with lupus vasculitis is unknown. With treatment, most people with lupus have average lifespans. However, developing vasculitis can affect this, particularly if there is damage to major organs. Takeaway. Vasculitis, or inflammation of the blood vessels, as it's called, is a common complication of active lupus. While the symptoms of vasculitis are wide-ranging and depend on which blood vessel is affected, it's important to report any unusual symptoms to your doctor. Like lupus, vasculitis is treatable even though there isn't a cure. Prompt treatment may help prevent further complications associated with thickening and weakened blood vessels.
If you enjoyed this video, click the like button below and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X. and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Andrea's Gift Tweens and Teens, Susie Eagles Flight, and Lupus South Africa. Thank you for listening, and remember, giving up is not an option. Okay, bye.
That's all, folks.